Hey guys, what's going on? Tactics here, and I'm going to be bringing you it's a 70 something and like 20 something gameplay on Strike Zone. I was using the MTarth Red Dot, the muzzle brake, and you could just pause the video if you want to see what all I was using, or you can ask me. I still have it. But I've been wanting to make this video talking about COD Ghost because I've heard a lot of people hate it, a lot of people love it. It just completely mixed reviews, and I'm gonna give my opinion. And I actually looked at some reviews on like IGN and even on GameFly and things like that to see what people were complaining about to sort of get an idea, and I want to talk about those. So I sort of made a list. So I'm not going to go in any particular order. I'm just going to read off the list and sort of give my opinions, and then maybe if I think of something else, I might stray off into another conversation about it. And like I said, keep in mind it's my opinions on things. You might have a different opinion. You might hate this game with your life, and you would rather play Battlefield or something. That's perfectly fine. Um, and also one more thing before I get into it is the gameplay. I'm not that great. I probably could have at least had 80, maybe 90 kills if I played it more smartly. I was trying to run around, go for the objective, get it, just run. I like to rush a lot, which in this game usually doesn't really work out, but we'll get to that. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so the first one, I was looking at a guy. He was talking about how he said COD Ghost he feels like doesn't have enough things in it, which at first sort of confused me because I think that it has a good amount of things in it. I feel like hold on a second. I feel like there's some things that are lacking, some things that I sort of think there's too much of. Um, he said he doesn't think there's enough game modes, which I agree. I don't think there's. I mean, there's. If you look at the list, I guess there is a lot of game modes, sort of. But I mean, not really, because like you don't have the standard search and destroy, the capture of flags, sabotage, things like that that people really like to play. Um, so there's that. I mean, they try to integrate blitz and things in there, and I might get to that later. I will get to that later, but I guess there's just not really enough game modes. I feel like we need more. Maybe they'll release them. Maybe there's more on next gen. I'm not really sure. Um, I've heard people complain that there's not enough weapons, which I don't understand because there's a lot of weapons in this game. I'm sure there could be more. There might be gun packs, so we're not really entirely sure if all the weapons we have now are what we are getting. But I feel like the weapons are perfectly fine. There's some for the people like me that like to use the sort of underpowered weapons, I guess, the weapons you don't really see a lot, and there's some for people that like to try hard, I should say, and use the best weapons like the MSBS or even the Honey Badger. I'll probably get into Honey Badger later, but yeah, I've even heard people say there's not enough maps anymore. Like you feel like you play the same maps over and over, and although this is true, we also have map packs, and I don't see a problem with it because the more maps you add, the less amount of game data you have, which means the less amount of other things like perks or kill streaks or things like that. I've even heard people complain about kill streaks saying there's not really a lot of kill streaks either, which I feel like the kill streaks in this game are spot on. They're good. Next, people complain about various things like lag, the campers, things like that. They hate the game because of how other people are playing. Sure, the lag's an issue, but on this current gen, there's no dedicated servers, so you can't blame Activision or Infinity Ward for the lag. It's the person's host, and there's not really much you can do about it. You can complain all you want, it's not going to change anything. So when you get dedicated servers in next gen, hopefully that's fixed. If it does lag on there, then you can give them shit all you want. And all the campers, stop blaming Infinity Ward and Activision and Call of Duty for the game sucking because there's campers. I'm tired of hearing it. I know I get frustrated at campers too, but you gotta realize it's not the game that's causing people to camp. It's the fact that people are camping, and that's how they play. So it's the players in the community that's causing the camping, not the game. So I'm tired of people saying, oh, this game sucks, there's too many campers. No, the community sucks because they're camping. Like, just think of it in that way, and maybe it might change your views on things. And I'm also tired of hearing about the maps being too big. Yeah, sure, they're bigger. People complaining it looks like Battlefield. But me and my friend love the bigger maps because it brings different aspect to the game. I saw a review on GameFly, this guy that put it the best. He said the multiplayer needed bigger maps and less run and gun. You need to be smart to play this one. That's the only difference in all of the other Call of Duties. I agree completely. I feel like with the bigger maps, you can't run and gun as much. I mean, on Strike Zone, for instance, I'm running and gunning, pretty much doing pretty well, but this is one of the few maps you can run and gun on and do fine. But like the bigger maps, if you run and gun, you're gonna get your ass kicked, and then you're gonna complain about campers, and it's just a complete cycle. So I love the maps are big. It just brings different aspects. You have to be more tactical with how you move around the map. You gotta think of things more properly. Next would be people complain it's too easy to die. I agree to this to some extent. Yes, you do die really fast, but I love it. The reason why the reason why I love this is because yet again you gotta be more tactical. If you're running gunning, you're gonna die a lot, and in previous Call of Duties you didn't die as fast, so you could just run and gun, you could get shot, you get hit marker with a sniper, and then just run away, and then probably turn around and get him again. And no one really enjoys getting hit markers. So really, what would you guys rather have? Would you guys rather die quicker or get hit markers when you're trying to snipe or something? See, I would rather have them die quickly, just saying. Next, people say it's like Battlefield. And this is annoying on its own because, sure, there's things that are like Battlefield, but Battlefield also has things that are like Call of Duty. So really, just stop comparing the two. Like, they're going to be compared all the time, which I know they are, but just let them go. Let them do what they want. If Call of Duty wants to integrate an aspect like mantling to Call of Duty, from Battlefield to Call of Duty, let them do it. Whatever. It's not our decision, really. And yet again, on the same sidelines, people will complain it still looks like Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3 still. I've saw guys said it should be a DLC for COD 4 Modern Warfare 1, which is complete horseshit to me. I hate when people compare. I just hate it. I agree Modern Warfare 3 looked almost exactly like Modern Warfare 2, sort of. But this game, to me, does not look anything like it. Sure, they have things that look like it, but I mean, every Call of Duty does. War has things that look like COD 4. I mean, it's gonna happen. So, that's just retarded to me. I don't know. I think they did a pretty good job at this game. Sure, it's not perfect, but I mean, whatever. And this is mainly for the competitive players. Like Nadeshot made a video on it about the no comp playlist. Like, there's not capture the flag, which is a big thing in comp. There wasn't hardpoint, which I guess was a Treyarch thing, I guess. But there's like no search and destroy, which they're bringing that to us on the 15th on current gen, and next gen will probably already have it. But maybe, just maybe, they might integrate some competition playlist later. I'm not sure. Let's hope so. But people are complaining because there's no comp playlist like that. I mean, search and rescue isn't necessarily a good comp playlist because it's just too easy to camp and then revive players over and over and that stuff. Also, domination, the spawns are too erratic for people, so they don't really want to play that in comp. What else? Spawns are shit. Spawns are always shit in any Call of Duty. You can complain all you want. Go play COD 4 and War. Spawns are shit. I think the big problem why the spawns are shit on this game are because the maps are so big and people don't like to watch kill cam, so then they hurry up and spawn, and then the game's trying to find a good spawn for them, and maybe when they pick the spawn out, by the time that they spawn in, there's already someone there, so it's sort of, I don't know. I hate the spawns in this game. They suck, but I mean, there's not much you can do about it. Quickscoping, me and my friend hate this with our life because they said that they took out quickscoping. There's no more quickscoping, and Call of Duty goes complete shit. The only way ever that I could see them take out quickscoping is have a delay to where once you aim in, you gotta wait like 2 or 3 seconds before you can actually shoot. That's the only way I can think of to get rid of quickscoping. This game, the snipers are really powerful, not overpowered. They're really powerful, and it's sort of annoying. But enough of that. Let's get into the good things. I love Extinction. So much better, I think, than Spec Ops. Not better than Zombies in my opinion, but some people like it better. We'll have DLC on that. That's great. Customization, love it. I don't really like getting the camos, some of them, but I like it. I like the red dots that you can choose. I love how you can change the appearance of the guy or girl. You can change your background, your patches, all that. I love that. I think they did good. Um, the interactive maps, I love it, especially Strike Zone when you get the KM. I don't like how the map changes in this map, but I like all these integrated things that are in it. I'll probably make a series here soon about maps and then show you the integrated things. Like you can shoot some ladders or a tree, for instance, and it falls down. You can run across it, run up it, and things like that. They did a good job at it. There's a lot of things in here that even I didn't know about for a while for the integrated maps, and I like it. Next is a complaint again. People are complaining it's too long to level up or prestige. They're like, oh my god, it's taking me like a day playing time to hit the max level, and I sort of see why this is an issue, but not really. Like, I'm usually a big fan of prestiging, although I haven't prestiged in this game because I'm trying to enjoy it. But people complain about the levels and how hard it is to level up, but it's just stupid because I would like, it's sort of like Battlefield. There I go and comparing it. I hate comparing them. But I mean, I would rather spend time in a game to get a higher level and get better equipment than just rush through it in a day and be second prestige already. And if you don't know, prestige in this game is sort of weird, and I just haven't gotten to it yet, but I'll get there eventually. Graphics, okay, this is a stupid topic because people complain every day about graphics. Oh, these graphics suck. Oh, Battlefield 4 looks better. Oh, this game looks better. Okay, it doesn't matter. Well, to me, it doesn't matter. I don't think it should matter in general. One of my favorite games I played on Xbox 360's Borderlands 2. The graphics on that weren't great. They were like a comic style graphic. I don't care. Graphics look fine. I think World at War looked great. It doesn't matter to me. So really, this is just throw it out the window because I don't give any shits. And last but not least, people keep blaming Infinity Ward for this shit. Like, oh my god, this one's bad, I hate Infinity Ward. Oh, Infinity Ward just puts out a shit game, this and that. Now, I'm a big fan of Treyarch, always have been, because I played World at War, and that was my first game. But, I've got to wrap this up real quick, but people blame Infinity Ward for shit when really it's Activision. Infinity Ward are not the money whores that everyone blames them to be. Oh, there's issues in the game, but they don't care because they're money whores. No, that's fucking Activision. You need to get this right, because if you look back at even Treyarch, it's Activision that's ruining it. You can see this throughout the line. Just Activision and EA fucking suck, and they need to just stop. So, that's about it. Let me know what you think. I kind of went on a rant. I'm not really sure how great it was. Here at the end, I show you a cool magician patch thing I got. It's pretty cool. But yeah, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the video and Call of Duty Ghosts. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, guys. I'm Tactics, and I'm out. Peace.